Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got some of the sports romance books that are currently on my TBR for you. Alright, so today we're talking all about some of these sports romances that are currently on my TBR, and I think I'm probably going to end up talking about some more in another video, so keep an eye out for that. But let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so the first one I'd like to talk about is Crash Test. This is a Formula 1 and Formula 2 romance. So both of the characters are one is a Formula 1, one's a Formula 2 driver that have been secretly dating for quite some time, and one of them gets in a really, really bad accident and their parents are keeping them apart. So it's them having to deal with that whole mess, but also dealing with the one partner's injuries and also dealing with the aftermath of some memory loss, I think. But yeah, this looks really interesting, especially they've been in a relationship for quite some time, so I'm really interested in this one. Next up I have Drama Queen. I think I've talked about this one before in another video, but I don't remember. This is a drag queen and rugby player romance, and it's about a drag queen story hour that makes a bunch of people really, really mad. And yeah, I'm really interested in this one because it's so different, and I haven't read many stories with drag queens in them. But also, rugby is another sport that I don't see a lot of, or at least I haven't read a lot of. But this is by one of my favorite authors, and I'm just really looking forward to diving into more Charlie Novak romances. Next up I have Teach Me to Sin. This is a part of a series, but it is marked as, you can read it as a standalone. This is a poly romance with age gaps between all three of the characters, and it's following two coaches and a swimmer, and it's very much enemies to lovers. Anyway, this one looks really interesting. This one is definitely not for those under 18, but you guys know that swimming romances are something that I just can't get enough of, and I love them when I can find them. And this one I'm just really looking forward to because, again, poly romance, and I don't read a lot of those, so yes, please. Next up I have The Shots You Take. So this is a new hockey romance by Rachel Reed. This is ex-teammates and former friends with benefits to lovers. It's a second chance romance, but it's also dealing very heavily with grief and long buried feelings and injuries that ended hockey careers and that kind of thing. So this one's a little bit heavier, I think, than a lot of her other hockey romances, so I'm really looking forward to this one. And then the last one I have is another hockey romance. This one is Zero Pucks. This is the first in a new hockey romance series by Ian Lindsay. This is tons of disability ramp in this, and it's following a sled hockey team. And this first one is about a player who's dealing with the breakup of his engagement, and he goes to Vegas, gets drunk at his ex's wedding, I think, and wakes up married to a stranger, and I'm here for this. And it's them getting to know each other, but also trying to make this marriage work because there's obviously something there if they got married drunk in Vegas. So I'm just here for this. Also, sled hockey, disability rap, yes please. Alright, so those are some of the sports romances that are currently on my TBR. Do you guys have any sports romances you'd like to recommend or are currently reading? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!